So we're definitely doing a story time together. I haven't done a story time in a very, very long time. And yes, hairstyle and yes, I did it myself. Is it not obvious that I did it myself? I mean, look at it. Look at it. Okay, so a carrot that I had a kanda, it was 6 months old. 6 weeks old. It was 6 weeks old. So I had to take it off because, if a hairstyle stays too long, if you keep your hairstyle for too long, it ends up, damaging your hair. It gets tangled, with your hair. So I had to get rid of it. And because we are in the lockdown and there is this curry is just moving around, I can't go to a hairdresser. So I had to DIY, and I didn't have braids because usually I just do box braids, but I didn't have braids with me, so I had to work with my hair. I had to fold it a bit, so that it just doesn't, because my hair is just here, I'm just kidding. No, it's not that long anyway. So guys, I'm gonna be telling you a story time. It's not about heartbreaks this time. It's a different story time altogether. I was in Chinoy for quite like 4 years where I did my degree. It was a nice time, a great experience altogether. It was my first time actually leaving home. Boarding. No, ngafunda day school, primary school, ngafunda day school, high school, secondary school, day school, high school, all together, A level, O level, what level, going. So with that, at first it was really difficult for me to adjust with it, and now I have to cook for myself or have to fend for myself. Now I have to figure out that I have to eat and everything. It was a bit difficult, but that's not what we're talking about now. So first first 1.5 years I stayed on campus. First year I stayed on campus. That was semester 1, semester 2. And then yeah. Now I remember. Semester 1, semester 2 of first year I stayed on campus. It was very good. Actually, initially I thought that I was going to stay on campus forever, but then accommodation in Duchuan. So usually I need a preference to my upcoming, like my freshman first years. Okay, so yeah. That's me, Loana. First year I did it I was at school, but second year now I had to branch out, and stay out of campus. Now, mind you, I was staying in this town that I really, really don't know. But when I was still at home, I tried to look for accommodation, because you have to look for accommodation at school, I looked for accommodation when I was still at school, at home. And then I got accommodation at this other place. It was new, so I was like happy because it being new, it meant like the toilets, the bathrooms were clean. We were the first timers actually of that place. So I went to that place. That place, okay, fine. From school to the place where I was staying, we passed through the graveyard. Yes, the graveyard. And it was during the time where we had lectures at around 10 p.m. Yes, some people had lectures at around 10 p.m. Obviously, at some point, I dodged those lectures because, wow, why would I stay up to 10 p.m. for a lecture? Knowing very well that where I go, the way that I use, the road that I use passes through the cemetery. Never. So, okay, fine. So I got this place. I stayed there for quite some time. So this one day, this fateful day, I'm sitting there. It was at night with my laptop. I'm busy. At school, the bed is your chair. It is your whatever. It's everything. You do everything on your bed. So I'm just sitting on my bed. It was at night, around 10 p.m. I'm busy, with my laptop. I can't remember very well what I was doing, but I remember I was still alive. I was busy on my laptop. Little did I know that there was something that was happening behind me. So what happened is my head was at the window. So this is the window. This is my bed. That's where I was lying. And then my laptop was busy this side. Okay. So my window had some defect. So if the lever, is it the lever or whatever? If you pushed the window like this, it was loose. If you pushed the window from outside, it could open up. It just went loose, and then it would, and then you would just, open up. So then, luckily there were burglar bars, but this guy, there was somebody. I was doing my things, okay? So apparently, I didn't know. There was somebody who was doing some things. I only heard somebody screaming, outside. And I quickly, my door was locked. Mind you, my door was locked. And I ran again to the door and relocked it again. Made sure that the door was locked. The girl was screaming outside. I was screaming inside. All the girls, it was like a girls' boarding house. All the girls were literally screaming. I was screaming inside my room. I didn't know what was happening, but she was screaming, bah, 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 bah. And yeah, it's all crazy. What she had done now, what happened is, this guy that stole something from her was targeting me because he was looking at me with my laptop. He was targeting me, So I guess he was waiting for me to sleep or something so that he could just pounce and do something, So I think that didn't happen. I was really difficult to handle. But then this girl was also watching a movie during this time. Damn, sorry, baby girl. She was watching a movie. And so the boarding house that we stayed at, we had a solid sliding gate, so you couldn't peep through anything, So she just got out, with her bum shorts and, your nightwear. You know how girls dress when they are all alone, when they're in a territory. So, so she literally, we used to do this. We didn't think we needed to lock our doors when we went to the kitchen or whatever, because the kitchen was somewhere different. Like it was a boarding house, but it was the rooms. How do I describe it? Ama rooms 8. Kwakule 1, 2, la ngapha 1, 2, and then lapha sokuba le kitchen, and then emuva ngale there were other rooms, and then the other bathroom and the bathroom. There were like 2 bathrooms. So she literally went out. She got out of her room, and left the door open. And she went out. She went and did her business. And then she came back. When she was coming back, she saw a guy carrying her laptop and a power pack, walking, literally, not even running. The guy was like literally walking, just walking, And she started screaming. The funny thing is, whilst we were all screaming outside, we could have gotten this guy. We could have all come out of our rooms and chased this guy and got him. But we were all screaming in our rooms. Then she later tells us that the guy couldn't even jump the wall. Jura wall, Jura wall, Zimbabwe. It's called Jura wall. The guy was shot. He failed to jump. Like, he attempted, I think, so many times, and then he later succeeded. But if we had gotten out before he succeeded, I think we could have gotten him and beat him up or did something, or gotten that laptop and, Then now, in the morning, I then realized that this guy was actually targeting me. I had this thing, there were coins. I think it's the time when we still had rands as coins or something. I think so. So whenever I bought something, I would literally put all the coins on my windowsill. And then in the morning, I woke up and see the windowsill. There are no coins. My coins are gone. And then I realized the window was open. Also, the window had panels. So the bottom panel, it was literally destroyed. It was cracked. I don't know how I didn't hear all that happening, but wow. No, that is not the end of the story. The landlord came. I asked him to actually replace the window panel, the panel, the glass. He replaced that, like the following day he replaced that. But then it seems like the thief was not done. He literally targeted me. He wanted to get my things. I think he lived to be why he targeted me. And when they are fixing windows, they use the putty. It's called the putty to stick the glass to the window frame. Yeah. So there was literally a new putty. It had only dried for like 2 days, 3 days, and putty, it takes very long to actually literally dry, solid dry. So it was still a bit wet-ish. And then one night, I'm just sitting in my room. I hear something. It's going like, tsuki, 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 tsuki. So when a sharp object is being used against the window, it makes that sound, that annoying sound. And I was like, what's going on? Okay. And then I saw somebody. I saw a shadow. I literally screamed. This time it was my turn now. It wasn't even laughable. It wasn't a laughing thing. It wasn't. I screamed. Woke up the next day, the next morning. That guy was almost done removing all the new putty that was put on that window panel. What to do now? What to do? Now the landlord couldn't come again because the landlord stayed in Harare. So for him to come again, now no, I don't. So we just I just added some people in the group because we are all in the same group, one group. Like guys, kunembafa. Guys, and people were started locking themselves in their room, They think there's something that we did before. So I think this guy knew that this place only stayed girls, and girls only stayed in that place. English. Only girls stayed in that place, so he just took advantage. And it seems like a lot of people in that area were actually targeting us because some girl also got some things stolen from her whilst she was coming back from home because of those late lectures. Some girls also got mugged. That laptops were stolen. I'm just glad that my laptop wasn't stolen. I still have it. It's fucking dead now, but it's still working. I'm using it to do some things, So yeah, that's the story. What I did is, initially in my room, it was supposed to be a double room where I was sharing with somebody, but I didn't share with somebody. I didn't share with anyone till the end of the semester. So after the thief incident, I literally took the other bed base, and I literally put it on the window. I didn't open my window. The only thing that I opened was my door. So my door was usually wide open until maybe, when it's a bit late-ish, and then I close it just for fresh air. But opening the window, I never opened the window till the end of the semester. I was scared. Oh, what if he stole me? What if he did some things to me? No, guys, no. So this is what happened. This is my story time. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's not fake. It is true. This shit really happened to me. But yeah, I'll see you guys some other time. Bye. Please do not forget to subscribe. Cheers.